What's up, guys? My name is Your Heroes, and welcome to Men of War 2. Yes, this is the game that's been hyping up over the last couple days, and this is basically the franchise to Men of War Assault Squad 2 and Men of War, the first Men of War game. And if you don't know why this has happened, basically, Men of War 2, Men of War Assault Squad 2 was a really awesome game. Everybody loved it, and unfortunately, developers kind of just killed it off or basically just left it because it was too old, the game, and they didn't want to continue it. Fast forward a couple years later, we now have Men of War 2. Now, Men of War 2, like I said, is a franchise, and today I'm going to be exposing of whether the price tag of Men of War 2 is really worth it. Now, of course, I have bought it for content purpose-wise, but today, for anyone that wants to know whether this game is actually worth the 30 odd pounds that it's actually worth, then I am going to do that today. So if you like to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and make sure you like this video as well. And we're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. If we do that, that'd be absolutely amazing. We are really, really close to that. As I've already said, the price tag for this game is £37.99. Now, for euros or dollars wise, I think that's roughly about 35 euros or maybe $35. I'm not quite sure. But do I really think that is worth it? Now, remember, the reason I think it's so expensive is because you're adding on a Frontline Hero edition. So this is basically, I guess, kind of like a free DLC that you're getting. But do I still think it's worth it? Because what is a Frontline Hero edition? Well, Frontline Hero edition it's basically just, I think, an add-on of multiple units that you get for the game. And as I've already explained in a video before, where Men of War 2 did a whole article of explaining if you buy this game within the first 15 days, then you get this Frontline Hero edition, which has included new units, which I believe includes the Panther, some sort of Sherman, and I don't know, some sort of special artillery piece. I can't quite remember. But do I still think it's worth the £38 or £37 for this game? Now, I've already had a look inside of the game, and it includes everything that you saw in the beta, you know, the multiple PvP game modes, and I feel like this game is quite focused on PvP, a lot of multiplayer gameplay, and I believe it has one PvE game mode in the game, and hopefully they'll add more in the future. Do I really think that this £38 is really worth it? Well, it's absolutely not. I think this is a complete joke of a price tag. Now, what you can do for all those players who are new, you could wait for summer. You know, the summer sale or the Steam summer sale is probably right around the corner. As you know, we're in May time, so there might be a May sale or a June sale or some sort of summer sale. So you could wait that and see if they add a discount to the summer sale, Steam summer sale. But for currently just now, if you're really kind of tempted to buy it and you really want to play it, then go ahead. It's your money. You do whatever you feel is best. But for recommending maybe new players who are coming to this new RTS type of gameplay, I would rather you go play Gates of Hell first, because just now I think that this game, Gates of Hell, is a much better game than Men of War 2, just because of this game is relatively new, and the all reviews is already 802 views, and it's mixed. It's not a positive review, which gives me a feeling that usually you have to wait a couple more days till, you know, there's another type of review. I can't remember what it's called. But for my feeling that there's already mixed, which means people that 50% of the 802 users are saying that this review game is positive. Now that's still quite good. I believe for a brand new game that's come out. By the way, this is a game that said that the game wouldn't be released till 2025, and now have automatically just said, right, we're going to now release it next month in 2024. From what I've seen, I feel like they shouldn't have maybe not published it so quickly out, but I see why they've done it, because of the competition of Gates of Hell, and knowing that Gates of Hell is keep expanding with big massive free updates like Community Update 3, you can see why Men of War 2 and their publishers are wanting to release this game. But I still think that £38 for, you know, a couple new units and a few other things is just really not worth it. And And the fact that there's only a 50% of saying that 800 reviews are positive, I really don't think that Men of War 2 is really worth it. I remember when Gates of Hell first came out, that game wasn't even close to the 30 odd pound range. I think it was possibly, I think maybe 27, 26 pound when Gates of Hell first came out. So I really, really don't recommend for any new players that are trying, these type of RTS strategy games, avoid this price tag, avoid this game. Go play Men of War Assault Squad 2, because even though that game is really, really old, I still think it gives you a basis of an idea of what this game, is like. And also try Gates of Hell. That is probably the main game I would recommend, because Gates of Hell is a lot cheaper game than this, and it is probably the better version of this game just now. But I know Men of War 2 will definitely step up their game. Fulcrum Publishing and Bestway will definitely step up their development on this game and hopefully be on par with Men of War 2, because I really like to see these type of games in competition with each other. So that means we can give them a direct comparison, which I'll be doing quite soon on the channel, a comparison of Men of War 2 to Gates of Hell, which will come to the channel too. I believe I have already done a video like that, but now that the game is released, I want to see the full comparison now that Men of War 2 is fully released like Gates of Hell. Even though you could do a deluxe edition, which only really contains like these three, the other two DLCs, which is just a soundboard and a digital art book, which I don't even know what that is, but you're basically, if you're probably say even better just getting the deluxe edition, because you're only paying, I think, £4 or £5 more than what the original price is. I should have probably bought the deluxe edition, but for just getting a soundtrack and a digital airbook, which I don't even know what that is, I really don't think it's even worth the £41. But you see why they've done that, because the deluxe edition, I feel like could add a lot more, because the deluxe edition does also add the Frontline Hero Pack, but you get it for £37 anyway. But I really don't think that it's worth £41 for the deluxe edition, considering you're only just getting a soundtrack and a digital airbook, which doesn't even really help you in gameplay wise. It just maybe adds a really cool soundtrack, which for content creators is bad because we could get copyright strikes for it. I just think that this is just such a bad price to start out. Literally, you could have maybe put it at like 32, maybe £30, for including the Frontline edition, but that's almost £40 for a game that's not even got positive reviews. I mean, seriously, I know this game has a lot of potential to do really well, really, really well, and I firmly believe that. But setting it off at £37 is a joke. I really do think it's a joke. But I understand that, this is a way for them to kind of get money to, to build on the developing of the game. But that Men of War Gates of Hell did not price it at that much when they first released their game, and look at it now, it's doing it's going through the roof. It's, positive reviews are amazing, and it's giving out massively free content updates. Whereas this is costing you, what, £37? That's like 2 DLCs combined in Gates of Hell. I mean, this is quite ridiculous. But again, I do understand for the perspective of trying to develop this game to be better, so players, buy the game, and that means you could develop the game better because, a higher price, and if people keep buying the game, they're able to develop the game a lot better with the higher price than Gates of Hell. At the same time, I think for new players wanting to play RTS World War II games, avoid this game. Go to Gates of Hell or Men of War Assault Squad 2, but I do understand that is bad publicizing for this game, but it's just my personal opinion. This is my review and this is my opinion. Of course, if you want to buy this game, please do it. It's your money, it's your wallet, you do what you want. But just for giving a review, basically just giving out an opinion of what I think you could better spend your money on. But also I'm saying that this game has great potential, but I just feel like it's just not worth the price tag just now. Wait till the Steam summer sale, or wait some sort of May sale that hopefully usually comes towards the end of May time. But I really just don't think it's worth this price tag just now, when you can, for players maybe that are new or even veterans that are maybe uninstall Gatesfell, but you've played it, but you want to move on to this, I still think maybe wait for Steam Summer Sale, where it will be considerably cheaper. Well, not considerably cheaper. Maybe it'll probably go down to maybe like £32, maybe £30, which is about 28, 27 euros, or where it is $25. I'm not quite sure for the currency wise, but overall, I think this is quite a bad selling point for new players who want to try this, but also I do understand for why they're trying to sell it at this price. So overall, I think this is quite bad, and I think this very much puts it off from people buying it because such the highest price tag, considering that they said 1 minute they're moving it to 2025, and now the next minute they're bringing it out next month. It's not really a good look, but preferably, that is my opinion. Again, you are entitled to do whatever you want with your money, and you are more than welcome to buy this game, and I'll be doing a full review of this game and the different game modes that are included on this game, so stay tuned to the channel for that, guys, and thank you so much for watching and all your support, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, and goodbye.